friends, and welcome to my channel, Journey 718. As you saw in the intro, this is a DIY of my office bathroom, which I have 6 stages in order to get this done. As a project manager by trade, I chunk things, and this is what we've done for the bathroom. We have chunked it into 6 different stages, and the first stage is the installation of wallpaper. Now, listen, if you already have wallpaper on your wall, you want to hang out because you want to see how to remove wallpaper. If you do not have wallpaper on your walls and you just want to go directly to the installation of wallpaper, you're going to have to see part 2 in this series because we're going to do this in a 2-part series. One part removing, second part applying. About these DIY videos is that I know as we get older, things are a little different. We don't move as fast as we used to. And maybe our balance is not like it used to be. And because of that, sometimes we have to take breaks. And I am, at the end of each of these videos, going to give you a true estimate as the amount of time it took in order to have this completed.
So let's first start off with the tools that you will need. Very simple. I started with this 5-foot stool. My walls are not that tall, maybe about 8 feet. So additional 5 feet is all I need to reach the walls. Second, get yourself a pair of sneakers that you do not care that they get messed up with a good grip because you will be going up and down this ladder. I have this flathead screwdriver because I will be taking off the faceplate and the outlet cover, a water bottle to squirt some water on the wall, and then you'll need a sponge, and we'll talk about how we're going to use that sponge as well. And the final thing you'll need is a scraper, and those are all the tools that you will need. So as you can see, this job is half done. I already have some of the wallpaper up. Now I'm taking down this light fixture so I can remove the old wallpaper and finish the install of the current paper that you see up there now. I did turn off the electricity from the panel box so that there are no mistakes there. I would recommend that if you are fooling with any electricity and you're not comfortable with that, go ahead and hire yourself an electrician. They will definitely come in and do whatever you need to do. I'm taking this down because I will be installing another light. To get the residue off, I'm going to use a little water, making sure that I don't get in that junction box because we don't want any mishaps there. So I'm just spraying some on, and I'm going to use this. I have this spatula. Trying my best not to buy any new tools. So I have this little spatula that I use for another job, and I am just going to kind of scrape going up. But while I had some success, it was very slow. So I'm going to use this new method. I did watch a YouTube video, and I'm going to post it here, where the gentleman used I call it the sponge method, where he would wet the sponge and then wipe the wall and scrape from there. He said doing this helped to get the adhesive down much easier. Didn't use anything else but water. So I'm going to try this. And as I'm doing it, I can see a big difference that it is coming down nicely. So what I'll do is continue to scrape this through until we get it all done, and then we'll come back. Yes, using this method, you are going to see great results. I wanted to step back for a moment. You see, here are a couple of pieces that I still have up, and I'm going to show you what I did. I should have done this from the beginning, but I'm going to just backtrack because I have these in the corner I still need to take down. It's about maybe 2¼ of a sheet. So what I try to do is, and before I say this, listen, as you get older, you have to be careful getting up on these ladders and stuff. So take your time. And see how I'm taking my time to pull the sheet down? I want to make sure I get the adhesive and the paper. So I'll take my time to try to get as much of it off as possible. That looks really good. So I don't have but a little piece there that I would just need to scrape off. And if I can do it without the water, I'll just go ahead and pick that and see how much of that I can get off. And then I'll move to take this other sheet and I'll do the same for all the other remaining pieces, just taking it a little at a time, trying not to just rip it off because when you rip it, you leave a lot of the adhesive on your walls and you don't want that. So this piece is coming off and it looks like we have all of it down, but one little piece. And after we do this, we'll just clean that wall up. And voila, we are all done. Notice I did take the face plates off of the outlet cover and the switch cover. And there is nothing left. I know it looks like it's done. Look how clean the wall is. It is smooth. There's some imperfections on the wall, but it is in great condition. Look at that. There's the residue from everything. And we will be adding the wallpaper. The walls are all clean. I told you in the beginning of the video that I would tell you how long it would take me to do the job at the end of the video. This particular activity took about an hour. Keep in mind that I had already taken wallpaper down prior to the video, so I was removing the adhesive from the wall. So that was the biggest job for me. Here are some things I want you to keep in mind when you are tackling this project. One is make sure that you are aware of how small your bathroom is because it will come into play when you have to use your ladder. Make sure all 4 feet are on the floor securely before you stand on a ladder to get to the higher points on your wall. That is very important. Sometimes our balance is not like it used to be, so we want to be careful with that. If you need help, get help. You don't have to do this alone. Elicit a friend, a spouse, a family member to help you. And if not, take your time. Take your time. It's no rush, it's on your timeline. Hey, that concludes part 1 of the wallpaper removal series. And stay tuned for part 2 when we will install the wallpaper. If you have any questions, put them in the chat again. But also, I would like to know, where are you in your wallpaper installation process? Are you removing wallpaper? Are you installing? Let me know some of the things you're running into and let's try to figure them out together.